They just listed all these instruments, right? It's quite comical when you read it, because every time I read that thing as a child, right? I'll be like, why are they like listing all these instruments? Just say anytime you hear the sound of like, but no, they listed all the instruments every time. So whenever I hear the sound of the trumpet, the timbre, the drum, he said whenever I hear any of those sounds, he said you have to like bow to that statue that he made, right? So right off the bat, yesterday the Spirit was pointing to me that that's like a brain hack right there. That, you hear a sound and then it triggers an action in your head, right? A stimuli to trigger an action in your head, right? So it was telling me how like nature, essentially you can harness like the sound of nature to like trigger certain stimuli in your head, for instance. So in my own instance, it was telling me how instead of me getting like, I don't know, because I was almost bothered by all the birds chirping, the dogs barking, everything. Instead of me being bothered by it, yeah, he said I should harness that sound, right? I should harness it and use it to train myself. So anytime I hear like, say, a bird chirping, right? And inside my head, I should just start like thinking about God, or I should watch like, read a Bible verse, or I should pray. I should associate that in my head. I should associate that trigger with like, with God. Do you understand? And in my head, and I was like, wow, that's like so genius. Why didn't I think of that yesterday? And he went on to tell me other things about how like, like the whole brain hacking thing and how the human brain works and how we actually associate like sounds subconsciously. Some sounds trigger some actions in us, right. So essentially, so yesterday I started it, right? Immediately he told me I started doing it, right? Anytime I heard like birds chirping or like maybe a dog barking or something like that, I would quickly like watch like a scripture, or I'll start thinking about God, or I'll start thinking about something nice, And you won't believe it worked, right? To the point where this morning when I was like sleeping, right, I think I heard a dog barking and immediately my mind just went straight to like God. And I was like, wow. Even yesterday I started seeing signs of it working, right? So I just wanted to document it. And the human brain has this thing where there's like, if you classify your thoughts, right, into two, there's noise, which is just thoughts that you're not really saying anything, you're just like mumbling. And then there's like, so there's noise on one hand,